Today guys, we're diving straight back in with dealing with the rear light clusters on the truck. So hope you enjoy this episode. Okay, so looking under the back of the truck, you can see this is where the old one was mounted, the old light cluster surround. And then you can see through, these are the two holes here for that. So we're going to put the others over and mark them. Same on this side, there's the holes, and you can clearly see where the old one used to be mounted as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on and mark them. So what we've got here is our new parts for the housings for our rear light clusters, which is these two parts here. And we need to attach these to the chassis of the truck. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to drill holes in here, I believe, that's where the holes were. So we've got to go to the truck, mark where we want the holes put in, and then afterwards we'll deal with this piece, which was like a crossbearer between the two main parts of the chassis, which the chassis was like there, and then housed on the back of here was a working light, so like a floodlight almost. So we're going to focus on the light clusters first because they're relevant for the MOT, and that'll get it through its MOT, and then we'll worry about the working light afterwards, because that's not a big deal. And one of the things that we want to make sure we're in a position to do is have the truck go through its MOT. Now when you look at that car, is the top of the, see the rust patch, the square rust patch, is the top of the mud guards around the top of it? Okay, I'll pop that there. So I'm going to mark like 75. Come on! I'm not strong enough! My God, it's so cold as well. Like my hands don't want to play. Right. 75 that way. Brimful of Asher that way. Okay. And that's going to be where we drill. And hopefully, with any sort of luck, that's going to be our holes lined up. I'm just going to measure again one more time. 62, that seems perfect to me. The gap between these two, centre to centre, 62. So yeah, everything should work just fine. Okay, so we've got M10 bolts, nuts, M10 bolts. Now I've only got a number 8, high-speed steel bit. So I'm going to have to get a number 10 don't think I've got any in my other kit, in my other set. Definitely not some in there. Oh!
That's 11.
It's a 12. So we got 12.
It's better to be bigger than smaller.
That's what she said. Another 9. Okay, and that's fine then. So you put 12s in these, it doesn't matter.
Can that 12 drum it?
Well, just give us the bolt. It doesn't matter. If it's bigger than this,
yeah,
that's all that matters.
Slack.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll go through just fine, and then they'll pinch. And we'll put these on.
You've got wiggle room, haven't you?
Just depends. I think we'll have enough to go through the chassis and that, and then a washer as well.
Yeah.
Washer on. Another washer on the other side with the bolt. Just put a few of these together. So they're ready. Okay, so we've drilled our pilot holes so we can drill through from this side. The idea is that we were going to do that so we can use the pillar drill to then drill through. However, the pieces, because of the shape and the size that they are, that won't slot underneath the pillar drill to be able to do that. So we're resorting to the hammer drill, which the 12mm bit will fit in, because the 12mm bit wouldn't fit in the old cordless Makita. So we put that in there, and then we're gonna have a go with that and see if we can get through. So keep pausing just a little bit, just to allow the drill bit to cool a little, and just to allow the material to cool a little as well, because it can get quite hot there. And you can see that we're, well, you can see that I'm using some old underwear as a rag, first of all, and second, you can see that we keep spraying a lubricant on there as well, just to make sure that it's not heating up too much and that the bit's spinning nicely, that you don't get caught or snagged. So it's a good idea just to use that. We're using a WD-40 Specialist lube. It's a high performance silicone lubricant, so it's used in multiple jobs, multiple purposes, multiple applications. Normally I use a different one that's like a anti-friction one, but that can don't want to work today. I think we may have used it all up, even though it sounds like there's loads in it still. Right, I reckon we'll get on with this last one, and that's our 4 bits drilled. Bosh, I think that one was the quickest one yet. Pretty good that. Pretty happy. Nice and clean and tidy. Now with that now being, the steel being exposed there, I think we're gonna just run a little bit of hammerite around the inside, because that's what we coated these up with. And you'll see there's some scratches and marks and things as well. So we'll touch those bits up, And then once they're dry tomorrow, we can go ahead and mount them. Morning everyone. So following on from our last video where we were drilling the holes in the housings for the rear light clusters, we're actually going to be now mounting the light clusters inside the mounts. Mounting them in the mounts? Yeah, we're mounting them in the mounts. Is that right? Does that sound right? We're mounting them in the mounts. Yeah, we're fixing them into the mounts. We're fixing them in the mounts. We're mounting them in the mounts. Who cares? We're doing it. Let's get on. So these are the light cluster mounts. They're the holes that we put in to fix it to the chassis. And this is the light cluster itself. So what's going to happen is that is going to go in there like that. To do that, we need to drill 2 holes for these to go through. They will fix the backing in, and then a 3rd hole for our electrics to come through. And we're going to mark them up and get on with drilling them in there now. So now that we've installed the rear light clusters, it's time to install some bulbs, connect everything up, and then give it a test to see that everything is working as it should be. Okay, so now we're going to have these connected up. So I'm going to bring a camera down here with me, just so we can maybe see what's going on. We've got these connectors either side. Now obviously the one that's all looped up and wrapped around the further over side, plastic conduit. Now I will end up tie wrapping these in place, but for the purposes of testing to make sure that everything's working, we're just going to hook them up, turn the ignition on the truck and see how we get on. Okay, so let me get down under here. Okay, so we can see that's where our electrical connection is. That's where we drilled it through when we installed the light clusters, and the cable connection is here. Now I haven't got enough hands to be able to do this and film, so I'm sure you get the gist. I'm just gonna pop that on there, that'll twist around and tighten, and I'll do the same with the other side. Okay, as you can see, they are connected. I am going to come down and try and take care of that conduit a little bit more because it's not doing the best job. I might have to just get some insulation tape around that. And then on the other side, the same, all connected up. Okay, and then we'll go in the cab and we'll test them. Okay, there's only me here, so we're going to record this. I'm going to go in the cab
Oh, in fact, I'm going to need to get the keys first. We'll see if everything's working okay.
The test is complete on the rear lights, indicators, reverse light. So, bit of a problem. It seems like when I start the engine up, regardless of whether I switch the lights on or not, they're just always on at the rear, which is a problem. Second is hazards and indicators didn't do anything either. The only one that seemed to work was the reverse, and also there's a beep on the reverse as well, and that worked. So it looks as though I'm probably going to have to get someone who is a little more well versed in vehicle electronics to take care of this for me. So stay tuned. We'll come back to this, but we'll definitely rectify that. I just want to say thank you for watching the video, this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to getting some more content out there for you pretty soon. So thanks again, stay tuned. If you haven't already, just give us a little like on the video if you enjoyed this, and also for future content, subscribe to the channel and you'll get a little ping when I throw something else out there. So thanks again, guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.